Students at a high school in Brooklin, Ontario are frustrated with the recent decision by administration to pause prom. The graduating class organized a peaceful protest to defend this long-standing tradition, and on Monday morning, more than 100 students walked out of class after first period. Lauren Robertson and Amelia Gotti are two of those students. They're with us this morning. Welcome to your morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, tell us how this walkout came together.
Well, it all came out of a bit of a disappointment, of course. Like, this whole thing came very unexpectedly on a Friday at 4, with no real reasoning behind it. I mean, we haven't really had an incident that could suggest this outcome for our prom event to be paused or canceled. So out of a bit of frustration, I guess we released this graphic to our seniors to share on their social media, as well as it was shared on our prom account on Instagram. And we all orchestrated this walkout. And I have to say, I am so proud of our grade for executing it and showing support in such a meaningful and insightful way.
The school must understand your disappointment for sure, but can you let us know what reason did they give you for canceling prom?
So it was actually explained in a very vague way. There wasn't much explanation to it. We just got told in the letter that we got sent on Friday, October 3rd, that prom was too much of a liability now, and holding such a large scale event is too much of a risk to plan and to handle.
And how do you guys feel about that?
We feel that there could have been way more discussion made with us before, or not just us as students, but the parents that are in our community. I mean, we're in a very forgiving community that would take on an event as such. But it would have been amazing if we were included in the discussion before this decision was even made, because if expectations and risks are, or funding is the issue, I mean, there are better ways to go about this, right? Parents could have been brought into the conversation, and the school could have had way more support instead of just saying, we don't want to deal with it at all, or we don't want to have any part with it, which is pretty unfair, if I do say so myself, and if you agree.
I agree.
In addition to this walkout that was planned, there's also a petition. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, so my family actually made the petition. We shared it on Saturday morning after the letter came out, and in under 48 hours, it had over 2,400 signatures, and I just checked this morning, it's actually at 2,700 now, which is quite a bit. So I think that just shows the support from the community that we have and how much people want this prom to happen.
Well, if the school isn't willing to host the prom, what are alternative plans? You guys seem like very resourceful young women. I imagine that there's planning happening.
Yes, I've began going through the motions of putting together a prom committee. Now, putting together this prom committee by no means that we're going to give up. We still want this support from our school. We're very grateful for the support that our school has given in the past, and we'd love to maintain that so that this prom committee is not only for our grade, but it gives justice to our future graduates at our school. And we also want to be a voice to Uxbridge Secondary School and Brock High School, because if we win, we all want to win. We want everybody to get a benefit out of these protests, out of voicing ourselves on this issue. And we not only want to bring prom back, but we want to bring it back better than ever. So by putting together this prom committee and advocating for more support from our school, we find that due to having prom taken away, we deserve a prom that can be in history books, right? Prom was taken away from us, right? At some point it was gone, and we thought that it wasn't going to happen again until people stepped up. I feel like we deserve to be compensated for that, and in return have a prom that we'll never forget.
Well, I love your mindset of bringing back prom and bringing it back better than ever. Are you still going to pick out your prom dresses regardless of what the school decides?
Of course. Yes. Of course.
Well, listen, I hope all the best. Keep us informed here at Your Morning. See what happens with your push for prom, and we're rooting for you. Amelia and Lauren, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.